Yesterday was Michael Jordan's birthday. Let's get the intro. What's going on, guys? My name is Marcus. I go by Crispy Marcus. And I'm bringing to you guys today a new video about, well, you see the title, you see the thumbnail, but I'll repeat it again, about how much I paid for my 2020 Dodge Challenger SXT. Just the V6, but yeah, a few people in my comment section have been asking me about this, and I had been like unintentionally putting the video off, or like not putting it off, but it had been unintentionally delayed over and over again. So I'm finally here to bring it to you guys. So hope you enjoy. Also, quick disclaimer before I get into it. You see this number right here? This is the percentage of you guys who are not subscribed. A lot of you guys are not subscribed. Chances are you're not either. So if you're watching and you enjoy the video, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video because it'll really help me get my content out there. But the disclaimer is, for a lot of this video, I'm just sitting and talking, and it'll just be my face, my voice, and a minimal amount of the car. So yeah, that's a disclaimer. And before we get into anything, one thing that I did want to say, because this is a cost to owning the car for me. Obviously, I'm only 20 years old, so someone who may be older may have... You want me to redo it? Yeah. Someone who's older may have a less expensive cost for insurance, but my insurance cost is a little bit over $1,700. And right here on the screen, I will put the exact amount, and I'll also divide it by 6. And over here, I will put what the monthly payment for just the Challenger is on insurance. Yeah, just take it with a grain of salt because I'm young and I don't have an extended driving history or nothing like that. So enjoy the rest of the video. Anyways, y'all see this? I'm sick and tired of this. It's like I signed up for a free trial to live in Alaska or something. Anyways, there's the Camaro. There's the Challenger. Don't ask why it's all just back there for no reason. But yeah, before we get into the topic at hand, you know me, I gotta do a freaking exhaust clip. So let's get it. Anyways, it's way too cold outside, so let's get into the car to talk about the topic at hand, which again is how much I paid for my 2020 Dodge Challenger SXT. Woo, it's cold, baby. But first, I know why you're here. I've drugging on long enough. So let me show you the window sticker first. So yeah, if you didn't know, now you do. I have a 2020 Dodge Challenger SXT Blacktop Edition. Base price of the car was $28,095. And obviously this car is just the SXT again with the 3.6 liter V6. Has an 8-speed transmission, automatic transmission. Interior color is just black. You see here. And the exterior color, if you didn't know what it was called, now you do. It's called indigo blue. And with the blacktop package was a $1,300 package. I ended up getting, of course, everything black, 2-piece wheels with the center cap, 245 R20 tires, and I have a leather wrapped steering wheel, and just all this stuff obviously comes standard basically. And yeah, so with everything, total price, total sticker price, total MSRP price came out to $31,180. But you may be saying to yourself, you got this car in December. Did you pay anywhere near MSRP or no? Right here is the sale price. This is the actual listing from the actual dealer. And as you see, the price, the sale price of the car was $22,900, $23,000, and that's already a lot off the MSRP. But as you know, again, I also had a trade-in, which was my 2016 Dodge Charger RT. If you didn't know, go back, watch the videos. I used to have a 2016 Dodge Charger RT. And that's what I traded in. So, yeah. I'm just going to touch up on a little bit of my experience and me getting there, too, before I fully say the price. So, yeah, I got there scared as shit. Like, very scared. Because I had taken my car to many dealerships. And I'm not even going to put the actual numbers out there or the actual dealers that I went to or nothing like that. But some of the offers that I was getting for the Charger, just because of the fact that it had that deer accident in it, were like atrociously bad. Because obviously, I'm just going to state the obvious here. When you have a car and you're going to go trade it in, especially if it's not paid off already and you have the potential to get negative equity, you definitely want to make sure that you are getting the most for your trade that you deserve. Because who wouldn't, obviously? Because if you roll over a ton of negative equity, when you leave the lot just buying the car straight out, just financing it with no trade-in, you're already losing a lot to depreciation, and you're going to be even more upside down if you roll over a lot of negative equity. Just for maybe if I have someone watching that's really young that didn't really know that or anything like that. So yeah, so I get there, get to the dealership, basically defeated, like expecting for this deal not to be able to go through, because I expected them to offer something really low for my Charger, and I wasn't going to take that. So I get there. They're really nice to me the whole time that I'm there. Like, it's crazy. And if you want to know the dealer that I went to, it's Ancira Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in San Antonio. They're perfect. They're amazing to work with. And so yeah, the salesman I got, he was really nice. I ended up walking into the dealer, telling him what I wanted. He was like, cool, let's go test drive it. He went to go grab the keys. We test drove it, and obviously I liked the car. It was between the 300 and the Challenger. I honestly didn't even drive the 300, which I wish I would have, but who cares? It was between the 300 and the Challenger. And we ended up going inside, and actually before we went inside, he asked if I had any trade-in, because we didn't talk about anything beforehand. Like, I didn't call, make an appointment. I didn't tell them, like, yeah, I want to trade this in to get this. I just showed up to the dealer, and they ended up taking my car over to the used car section to get appraised by the used car manager or whatever. And I was just waiting, and they were appraising my car for freaking ever, and I was getting nervous. But they finally come back and tell me, hey, this is the offer. And boy, let me be the first person to tell you, I was ecstatic about the offer. So basically, on the Charger, I owed a little bit under $2,100. But just for the sake of the video, we're going to say I owed $2,100. And the first offer they came back to me with was $18,000. Not too bad. But one thing that I actually did do, which wasn't, I guess it wasn't a complete lie, but I actually did go to a Chevy dealership. And just to get it appraised, they offered me $19,000. So once I got the $18,000 offer, I told the guys at the dealership, I was like, well, I took the car to a Chevy dealership, and they're willing to give me this. And I kind of wanted a Camaro anyways, which was a complete lie. That was such a lie. But I was like, can you do anything better than what they offered me, or even match what they offered me? And they did. He ended up going back saying he needed to talk to his manager, which is, I mean, what they always do. And I got the offer of $19,500, meaning I only had to roll over a little bit over $1,000 on the car, which was perfect. because the car itself was only $23,000. I mean, with the tax savings or whatever, it would have been like $24,000, I guess. So ended up being a little bit over $25,000, like almost $26,000 if I remember correctly. And I did end up getting a gap insurance because why wouldn't you want gap insurance? Because obviously if something was to happen, I wouldn't want to pay the money back for something that I didn't have anymore. So gap insurance is essential if you get a new car, especially. But I ended up getting gap insurance and some prepaid maintenance thing, and they were both through the bank that I was financing with, so it was very inexpensive. It made the total amount that I was financing like right at or a little bit over or under $27,000. So if you're wondering what those payments are looking like with that amount, I got a pretty good interest rate because I got pretty good credit. So I ended up doing a 60-month loan term, and the amount that I'm paying for it is $480 every single month. And if you do the math, I believe that comes out to a little bit over $28,000. I want to say closer to $29,000. So yeah, I mean, if I take the whole 60 months to pay it off, I mean, I'm not paying that much interest anyways, but obviously you want to try and pay it off before the 60 months, I should say. So yeah, that's my monthly payments. And if I remember correctly, because I'm recording these in 2 different times, I'm recording the video in 2 different times. If I remember correctly, in the beginning of the video, I put my insurance amount. So yeah, you'll see that. And my monthly payments is $480 with the loan amount with negative equity from a separate car came out to $27,000. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And also, if you're buying the car straight up without any negative equity, without adding gap insurance, without this or that, you can get the car for like 22, 23, 24. So yeah, hope this helped. I know I basically just sat here and talked the whole time, but I hope this helped you guys. And if you have any questions about anything that I did not have in the video, just let me know. And I'll be more than happy to help you guys out in answering any questions you guys have. So this has been me, Marcus. And if you're part of that 87% that's not subscribed, I love you guys, but you might want to consider subscribing. And I'm out. Go here to buy your cars. Free marketing for them. Like, they ain't paying me to shout them out or nothing, but buy your cars from Mansura, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep if you are in the San Antonio area. And also, keep sticking with me, keep rocking with me. If you're still watching this video, you see these Texas roads. I can't really do nothing crazy. I do have some crazy plans planned, but they just got to be a little delayed. Anyways, again, I love each and every one of you guys for the love and support you've been showing me recently, and I'm out for real this time.